When did you realize strict parents create the best liars? My parents had one non-negotiable rule about dating: absolutely not until college, or they would ship me off to my grandmother's house in rural Montana, where the nearest boy my age lived 40 miles away. They had already threatened this twice when they caught me texting guys from school. After they confiscated my phone for a week and made me write a 5-page essay on why teenage romance destroys academic achievement, I was completely desperate. The problem was that I was hopelessly infatuated with Adrian, the smartest guy in my AP history class, and I was running out of time because he was transferring schools at the end of the semester. I carefully analyzed their exact wording of the rule. They specifically said no dating and no boyfriends, but they never mentioned anything about academic partnerships or study groups. This became my loophole. I approached my parents with a proposal for a peer tutoring exchange program where I would help struggling students with English while receiving advanced help in subjects like calculus and history. I emphasized how this would strengthen my college applications and demonstrate leadership skills. What I didn't mention was that Adrian would be my primary tutoring partner. My parents were thrilled and immediately extended my after-school privileges specifically for tutoring activities, allowing me to stay out until 8 p.m. for these educational purposes. For the next month, Adrian and I met 3 times a week at the library, coffee shops, and eventually each other's houses when parents weren't home. We genuinely did study together, but we also made out constantly and had deep conversations about everything except academics. When my parents checked on our progress, I showed them my improved calculus grades and Adrian's essay improvements. The system worked perfectly until something completely unexpected happened. Our fake tutoring program actually transformed both of us into academic monsters. Adrian, who had been struggling with writing, suddenly started producing essays that made our teachers weep with joy. I discovered that explaining complex literature concepts to him helped me understand them more deeply than I ever thought possible. Within 6 weeks, we had both raised our GPAs so dramatically that other students started begging to join our study group. Then came the twist that changed everything. Adrian's parents, who were getting divorced, decided he needed to move to California immediately instead of at the end of the semester. He had 3 days before leaving forever. I was devastated, but I also realized something terrifying. I had become so academically successful through our sessions that I was now ranked #1 in our entire class. Without Adrian, I'd be single and back to my old mediocre academic ways. Then the guidance counselor called my parents to inform them that their daughter was suddenly the frontrunner for valedictorian. During that phone call, she made a fatal mistake. She enthusiastically praised our innovative romantic partnership approach to academic excellence and mentioned how our couple dynamic had created such incredible results.